gave them the weekend off. Usually we don't do a whole weekend off. We gave them Saturday, Sunday, and they were refreshed. And it's a team so far to this point. They never cease to amaze me because sometimes we don't practice very hard, and against some lesser opponents we kind of don't play our best. But when the stakes are high, we see a level that they keep hitting higher and higher. And I think we saw that yesterday.
Good job, Declan.
Really good luck. No, it scared me a little bit. It definitely scared me. You could see, I think they're becoming more and more confident. You know, confidence is good. You just don't want to hit the point of being overconfident, and that's what I'm worried about at some point. You know, as you said, it's a 4-game week. So we don't really practice really.
We just had a little bit of a sluggish start against Reading, so I think that if we can figure that out and start hot in every game, then this week, the rest of this week will be a good bunch of good matchups.
And number 21 are really good players. We knew coming into the game, and I feel like we did a pretty good job on them and contained them. Even though they're going to have their goals, those players, but I think we did a pretty good job, and James made saves, so it was a good day. We were winning face-offs, which is a big key, and then we were scoring the ball like every single time. We were doing really well with that.
I couldn't hear him from the sideline, so I knew there wasn't that much time left. So as I ran over midfield, I had some open space, so I turned around, look at the clock, there were 3 seconds. I was like, do I either crank a shot or just give it to Brian? So the guy started cheating towards me, so I threw it to Brian. He just put a little bounce shot in, so it was pretty cool to get off the score.
I was trying to kind of position myself in a spot where I could catch it and shoot it. And I just kind of got low enough for some reason. I don't know what I did, if I kind of stepped out, but the defenseman kind of played off me. Doug gave me a nice pass in the ear. I just turned and shot it, just kind of guessing where the goal was, and went in.
I was on the crease, the opposite side of the crease, across from Brian, and I saw him carry it down, and I thought to myself, this is exactly what he's been doing in practice in between water breaks and everything. He's been waiting for this shot. So I got ready for him to wind up and shoot, and then all of a sudden he passed it to Brian, and Brian finished, and I was like, oh, but then I was like, Doug got on the score sheet, this is awesome. So I ran up, gave him a hug. Good
I
time.
mean, it was a buzzer beater, so everyone was celebrating pretty hard, so it was pretty cool again. I mean, ever since I started playing on varsity, I've always wanted to score, so I really wanted to take a shot there, but I just played it smart, gave it to Brian, and he put it in the net, so the goal's just the same as an assist. So. Offense was clicking, everyone was staying in corners, everyone was playing well, beating guys on one-on-ones, defense, we were making saves, making stops, clearing the ball. I mean, everything was just going well. It was clicking for everyone, for the whole team. I mean, even when we took the starters out and put in some of the other guys, we were still put up 3, 4 goals, 5 goals in that fourth quarter.
I felt like this Reading team was really, really good. They had 2 players, both going to UMass, and it was like they brought a new challenge to us. That's why we play games like this. How are we going to defend these guys? I look up at the scoreboard, and in the first quarter we have 7 goals. We're up 7-2. I'm like, wow. I mean, it just goes to show you what we're capable of, especially offensively, but defensively we were really good. I mean, their attack was kind of running away from our defense. Our defense was kind of overmatching them, overwhelming them. But we had to make some adjustments to those middies, because those middies were running by our guys. If we didn't have Kyle Fisher on the ball, they were running by him, they were hitching the slides, so I thought we settled in nicely, made those adjustments, and then just took the game over. We went 7 in the first, 3 in the second, 7 in the third. And then we were able to, another game, I think that's 7 or 8 of the 11, where we were able to clear the bench and get all 46 guys.
We're 2-0 for the week right now, so it feels pretty good, but we got to have a good practice today, get back after it tomorrow against Exeter. And we got Xaverian Saturday, so we got to have 2 good practices today and on Friday in order to play well in those games.
I think we're doing pretty well. I think we're really showing up to play when we need to, and even when we're not, we're finishing like we need to. We're moving well offensively and defensively.
Yeah, this is arguably the biggest week of the season right here. We have a very talented Exeter team, so we have to make sure we don't overlook them. And then I watched Xaverian play BC High, and they're a very good team as well. So we're definitely going to have a big target on our back with Exeter. They always get fired up to play us, and they have a really good goalie, really good attackman, Mike Penna and Henry Vogt. And they're going to give us their best shot. And I know Xaverian's a very good team too, so we're excited.
So today we're just going to work on individual skills, go over the scouting report for Exeter a little bit, just focusing one game at a time. I'm not even going to mention Xaverian Brothers. I know it's on their mind, but you can't overlook an Exeter opponent as good as they are. They've been a Final Four team, at least 4 of the last 5 years. And then we'll focus on, play this game. And Friday we'll focus on Xaverian. I was able to scout them versus BC High, and they're a real talented team. I have not had the opportunity to see Exeter yet, which is a little bit scary, but I know their personnel pretty much inside out.
It could be, but I think that so far this year we've shown up when we needed to. And I think that this one more game won't make too much of a difference. I think that we can pull it off again because we have enough players on the team that will be able to support each other, even if it's not going so hot for one person, that we can come together and start off strong and at least finish strong.
No, not at all. We'll have a high-intensity practice. We're rolling right now, so I mean, going into that game, as long as we pick up our intensity, play the same way we came out in Reading, we should be fine.
And that's all we're going to talk about is Exeter. And Exeter's it's a team that they haven't beaten us in a while, but they've given us some pretty good games. Even last year, and they came out with a really good game plan in the semifinals, and we were only up 2 or 3 at the half, and then we blew it open in the second half. But it's a type team that if we let them hang around, it can be that type game. But if we come out and play at the level we're capable of, we only worry about ourselves. holes. They're solid in goal. They're very good in goal. Probably be one of the top 4 goalies we'll play all year. Their defense is good. Their face-off guy is good. It's just good in their attack. So they're very solid in all areas. Where they have 5 or 6 good middies, 3 good D. They have a very good LSM going to Michigan, the coach's son. So there's nothing spectacular. They're not going to be putting out the players that Reading put out, those 2 middies, but they're just a lot deeper and they're very well coached and disciplined.
When I saw them play, everybody was very solid. They didn't have anybody, like Coach said, that really stood out, but there wasn't any weak links at all. They had 3 poles that were really solid. Their goalie was really good, and their face-off guy won the battle versus BC High.
I think we just got to play as a team. I mean, everybody's got to win their matchups, play defense. Everyone's got to stop one-on-one offense. I mean, I know they're going to score whenever they get the ball, so for me, it's trying to get everyone on the same page on defense, everyone communicating, packing it in. From there, we'll keep rolling, hopefully.
Well, I think in a game like that, we focus most on hard work, because even if we have the talent to beat them, it won't work if we don't work hard and work together. Because the best I've seen us play is when we move the ball fast, dodge quick, and make the extra look. And that's the hard work that we really need against a team like that, because when they have like 1 or 2 superstars, you know exactly what you're getting into, you know exactly how you can play around it, and without that, it's just, you don't know exactly what to do, so you just have to play your game, and I think that's what we have to do.
We have to play well. We have to play well, and the good news with this team is we're getting better and better each. I feel it. You can just see, you just have a feel for them that they're getting better. really practiced, real hard in a while. But next week, with a Monday and a Thursday only, we're going to get 5 or 6 really good practices over the course of the next 8 days. 4 big games remaining, and we're fortunate that all 4 of them are at home. We have Exeter, Xaverian, Bedford, and Duxbury all at home, and then we'll have the quarterfinal playoff game at home too.